What's up, y'all?
It's Jimmy.
It's your girl Meek. Y'all, today this video is actually long overdue, and our actual loyal subscriber told us to keep her or he nameless. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it nameless. Shout out to you. You know exactly who you are and who this video is for. They've asked us some questions in regards to marital advice, and we're here to deliver from our own experience, I guess, of what we feel like would be some, I guess, some advisory. No, it's like, but yeah, so let's go.
You don't always listen to us. Come up with your own, because everything don't work for everybody.
Exactly. Every relationship is different. What works for one might not work for all, of course, and you know, it's really at the end of the day basically doing what you know in your heart and in your mind to do, or what makes you happy and what you like to do. But we're gonna get into the question again. I'm so sorry to you that it's taken us so long, y'all. Literally, it's been a long time. And I promised her or he this video, so we're gonna give it to you. So let's get into the question. It says, hello Meek and Jimmy, I so love y'all. Please, if you can, don't mention my name in the video.
We love you too.
So we won't do that. We love you too. And so anyways, I'm from Ohio. My husband is 32 and he is from Georgia. I met him when I moved there for a few years. We plan to move back in 2019. Anyways, we've been together for 11 years this past November. Like most married couples, we've had issues that have threatened our marriage. He has had a rough childhood, some things I don't want to mention via email. Those things have trickled into our marriage, and while he strives to make them right, he has slip-ups. Have you ever felt like giving up or wondering if helping the person that you are with is even worth it? We have 5 babies and a rabbit. Laugh out loud. Sorry to be long-winded, but what do you do when your partner has disappointed you quite a few times, but you do see that they truly love you and that they move mountains for you? Men and women are wired differently, and some folks don't see things until it's too late. We don't have any married friends, so it makes it hard to vent to others. We talk to each other, but we also need other outlets. I know I sound all over the place. I just don't know how to word everything. Love y'all. We love you too, boo.
We love you too.
We love you too. I definitely, as far as, you know, just the whole scenario and, you know, what you might actually be going through or facing, I think that, you know, everybody has room to grow, to improve. We're gonna have room to even mess up, you know. Nobody is perfect out of relationships, loves, partners, marriages, boyfriends, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everything is solely different. One's upbringing can bring out different versions of people, you know. Some people have different backgrounds. Me and Jimmy, we came from totally different backgrounds, and sometimes, you know, that can be a struggle, and sometimes you can mesh, or you don't understand, you know, what sometimes may appear as common sense to you might not appear as common sense to somebody else, because they're wired differently. They weren't raised on that. They were raised differently. We tend to, you know, usually go off of how we're raised, and if we're actually raised or stuck into a certain, you know, repeated pattern of things, that's just what we know. And it doesn't always mean that we're just bad people. It just means that, hey, this is us. You get what I'm saying? It's all a learning experience. I think that do I think anything is impossible to overcome? No. I think if you definitely want it, you'll fight for it. You'll do whatever necessary.
And you got to know why you in a relationship, or why you married. You got to understand that you can't just be in a relationship thinking you in a relationship. It doesn't just work like that. First of all, you're gonna have to fight. You got to fight for your relationship, because if you don't fight, what you doing? Anybody can be in a relationship with anybody. What you gonna fight for? At the end of the day, you ain't put in no work just because you in a relationship. You just got in a relationship. Put some work in. Fight for whatever it is you believe in. If you gotta fight for them, fight for them. They gotta fight together though. Can't fight by yourself.
Yeah, and you can't fight against each other. You got to know that at the end of the day, that not only do you all love each other, and is that a word, but you got to understand that y'all are not each other's enemies. Y'all are teammates. And in order for it to be successful, or in order for it sometimes to even get on track, you got to do what's necessary. Sometimes you know, even to the person who's emailed this in regards to, maybe you find yourself being the person that's always, you know, you, like you said, that you tend to overlook the slip ups, but they happen, and you know, you're just tired of going through those repeated patterns. And sometimes, you know, you know, even though that men are given a certain direction in a marriage, as they're the household or whatever, the protectors or whatever, you got to understand sometimes as women and the wives, we also has to be strong for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to pull the weight that sometimes they honestly just don't get or don't see or don't know how to do.
It's a whole team effort when you talking about this situation. It's a whole team
effort. And sometimes you're not going to want to do the things that you have to do, and sometimes he's not going to want to do the things that he has to do, but it's getting it done is what counts. Getting it done, and you know, understand exactly, carrying each other's slack, having that balance. You know, what they might lack, you might have to do. What they lack, they gon', you know what I'm saying, like just vice versa. It's really a team effort. It's not one of those things where, you know, everything can't happen like that. Everything doesn't happen in the blink of just having a conversation. Sometimes, just like when we were kids, right, you know, our parents told us one thing and maybe we didn't get it then, and we did is the total opposite of what they said, but years later we learned that what they told us then was what we needed, you know what I'm saying, but we didn't get it until we got to a certain age, a certain point, or when time and years has gone by, you get what I'm saying. And I definitely would say, if you can pull out a piece of paper right now and your good outweighs your bad, you know what I'm saying, I would definitely say that you definitely should, you know, figure out what it is that you should do moving forward. You know, is it one of those things where maybe a conversation needs to be had, a deep conversation? Maybe it's one of those things where, you know, you just gotta have to slowly incorporate different things. Maybe y'all just need one-on-one time here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Put a plan together.
Yeah, put a plan, put an action, whatever. When we got together, we had a plan, we had an action. We both was at a point to where it's like, I ain't really too much trying to deal with no other BS, you know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be, this is what I'm gonna get, this is how it's gonna be, or I'm gonna be by myself, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta set your own rules up. You know what I'm saying, you and your spouse, y'all gotta come together and make your own rules for your own relationship. It's y'all, so you make the rules for your own, you know what I'm saying? Can't be out here just trying to live like the world lives just because somebody else doing something. This couple over here doing this, then you expecting this at your mate, and you all wrong. You going the wrong way because that's not that person.
That's not that person.
You gotta only expect for yourself to do what you supposed to do. At the end of the day, once you start worrying about somebody else, then you done lost control and lost sight of what you even in it for.
Yeah, and don't let it get to the point to where even you try to become something you're not. You know what I'm saying? Be exactly who you are, so they have no choice to not only accept it, but say, hey, you know what? This person was just like this such and such years ago. You know what I'm saying? James could attest to how I am. I'm the same type of person. I'm not no over, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like a little tomboyish, right? I'm goofy. I'm silly. I'm not really all into that. A lot of loud. Yeah, but like, he knows, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not just one that's just like over sexualized. Like, he know I'm like a tomboy. Like, I really like struggle like with stuff like that. I struggle with stuff like that because, like, I'm just so goofy, but that's where he picks up the slack, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta pick up.
That's where he picks up the slack. He is that, and you know what I'm saying? And then we have every relationship, like I said, you have your own trials. So what, you might not be going through cheating issues. Maybe you're going through issues with finances. Maybe you're going through issues with how somebody disciplines the kids. Maybe you're just going through, you know, different issues. You know what I'm saying? Everything isn't just always surrounded by just cheating and things of that sort. But I'm saying, like, when you say slip ups, as long as it's not no total disrespect as far as cheating,
come up with a plan.
Then come up with a plan. Figure this out together. Get to that kitchen table, that couch, whatever you got to do, and come up with a plan. We came up with a plan back in 2010, you all. I'm not kidding you all. James can tell y'all. Go ahead and tell him, baby.
I can tell y'all, or I can just show y'all.
You can show y'all.
I can show you, and the proof is in the pudding.
Well, give him that pudding, baby.
Give him that pudding.
We're gonna be out.
Pudding pie. But as you can see, this right here, goodness gracious.
Oh my God, so we gotta get this eliminated really soon.
Do you see this? This right here.
Oh my God, oh my God.
You know what the top of that says? It's kind of tore up.
Go zoom in so they can see, baby.
Oh my God.
Can they see? Can they see? Hold on.
Let's see if we can get y'all.
Come on, let's see it. Get it. There it goes. Our plan, James and Damika.
This was written when we got together.
When we got together.
Well, okay, so you want to talk about, okay, I know everybody love to gossip with, you know how you coming up, you got your best friend, you got your homeboy, you got your whoever you got, you know, you want to go gossip. You want to talk about this, talk about that. Man, I know I was right. She did this or she did that. And he did this and he was out this time of night. But you ain't got to have that person if you got this right here. These are rules. These are rules that we made up, that we apply to ourselves. These are not rules for her to do for me, or me to do for her. These are rules for me to do for me, and rules for her to do for her. If we abide by these rules, we always have no problems. You know what I'm saying? Should we?
Read it.
Should we share a couple?
Share a couple. Y'all, and it really is so crazy to me. I don't know if y'all understand, but we got together March 21st, 2010. That's, y'all know we in 2018. Yeah. We literally, when we got together, y'all, boyfriend and girlfriend, before we even like, you know, hey, this what it is, we sat down and said, what do we want from each other?
This is what we want. This mother ancient.
This is a jewel.
This is with me every day.
He keeps it in his wallet. That's why it's like that, y'all.
Every day, don't no slip dip. It's every day.
And it got washed. It's crazy. And the words are still there.
But this tells me what I need to do in my daily life when I get. But wait, we're gonna hold, wait.
The camera died. Sorry.
And I ain't gonna just read these for no reason, because y'all might not even care. But you gonna have to let me know if you care and you wanna know a couple of these
kids.
And I might tell
you.
And
their ringtones.
Okay. But it just, you know, certain things you just can't do. Like, you gotta keep your awareness up. You dig? Because it's devils. And they be working and murking and lurking.
They definitely is devils. And just like there's a lot of temptations and things in life that are going to work against your marriage, or try to come against your marriage, or try to come against you and a person that you want to intentionally be with forever, correct? So it's things that's going to come along, and people and thoughts and all type of crazy stuff. And you got to just know, like, you got to honestly just know. You know what I'm saying?
And don't just allow any and every type of bullshit from each other, because then you got room for bullshit.
Yeah, because once you open those doors to BS, you gonna have BS. But if you cut it right then and there, you're not gonna have that.
Answer that phone.
Answer the phone.
Text back.
Text back. Be where you supposed to be at. If you can't go there and your spouse can't go there with you, chances are you don't need to be there.
What you going for?
If you got deleted, chances are you know you ain't supposed to be doing it.
Perfect example.
It's
if I'm trying to stay straight, right? My homeboy called me. What's up? It's Jimmy. Yo, man, what's up? You wanna go roll with me? Finna go holler, you know what I'm saying? So and so over so and so house. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be straight over there. A couple girls over there, a couple homies over there. You know what I'm saying? Right here. This right here. Couple girls, couple homies. If you're trying to keep yourself out of trouble, then that's where you say no. Don't wait till you get to the party and oops, just so happen. Don't put your don't put yourself in a situation so it just so happens.
Exactly.
Don't open up bullshit. Won't be no bullshit.
If you think ahead and you really consider the person that you with as your friend, as your long life partner, just how you would be on the phone or how you are with your best friend, that needs to really be your spouse. Because if you know that if you don't want your best friend to hurt, you know, why would you hurt your spouse, or why would you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some things you just shouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? And when I say room for errors and room for improvement, you got to understand that no matter how much love or a history or whatever you got, you're going to hurt each other, whether that's through words and actions and things of that sort. Does it mean that you're going to get cheated on? Heck no. You should still have some boundaries and some type of limitations, because if you're getting cheated on, you just don't need to be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and if your spouse is resorting to that, you're going to have to just drop them. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Because then you're setting up the limits of what you deserve or what you should get out. And a lot of people like to say, well, you're married, you're supposed to look over. No, that doesn't mean that you're gonna, you stick through BS and BS, you know.
Yeah, you gotta work together, because you got the help and they got the help.
Yeah, you have to be with somebody that's gonna match you, so you really can, or not even just match you, but somebody that's gonna really fit that balance. So then you become one, because if you're a half and I'm a half, we come together, you gotta help. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there should be no reason why we coming together and you up here and I'm pulling us down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be right here. You know what I'm saying?
Climbing at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta just take into consideration each other's feelings. And you gotta really just talk. Yeah. That communication is gonna be the destination. Okay. So,
challenge for y'all. See if you can love somebody when they less needed.
Less needed. Least needed.
Least needed?
Yeah, less, I don't know.
When they less needed. When they don't deserve it. Try to love somebody when they don't deserve it. Try it. Do it.
Can you do it?
You'd be surprised how much you help the person that don't deserve the love at that moment. Try it.
Try it. And it's just crazy. And then, like I said, what we did in our relationship, it might not be for everybody. Everybody doesn't have to pull out a piece of paper and determine from day one what you want out of each other. I think we have like 15 things on there, or 14 things of what we want up front, what it's gonna be.
And we got something for anything that ever happened. We got something on that list that's gonna take care of it and put it to rest.
Yeah. And if y'all want us to read the list one time in another video, y'all can let us know. We'll do that. But you know what I'm saying?
Give you the first 5. Come on, you gotta get your own stuff.
Whatever. But I'm just saying, like, what we did, that's just what we felt, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Maybe that's just was our journey. But I'm just saying, get to that point to where you figure out what your partner and you, what y'all want from each other. What y'all want out of y'all relationship. Do y'all really want to be? Or was y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Just figure it out.
Do it just look good for you. Huh?
And you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with, you know, sometimes you might have your little doubts, but you got to understand, get them doubts out your head if you know for a fact that this is the person you want to be with, and you know that, you know, really at the end of the day, the good honestly outweighs the bad. You know what I'm saying? Get those doubts, get those fears out of your head. At the end of the day, you know, don't fully put your trust into just your partner, but put your trust into what you, like he said, why did you come into this marriage? Put your trust back into that reason.
What you gonna fight for?
What are you fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to grow old? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Which a thing never been okay. I gotta stop. But you know, I really, it's
if you got a big cat, let me twerk.
I don't say that. I don't say that. Stop playing. This is PG-13.
Oh.
But yeah, like I said,
13.
Yeah, what works for some might not work for all, but I can tell you something that really has helped us throughout our whole entire relationship is really just understanding what's right and what's wrong. You know what to do and what not to do at the end of the day. And that's really, it's really, as cliche as that sound, it really is just that. It's really just that. You know what's right and wrong. You know that 2 + 2 is gonna equal what? So if you know you do this, it's gonna result in this, and it's gonna result in that.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, if you mad, you gotta understand, if you mad, you pissed, be still. Sit the fuck down.
Right.
And be still.
And don't think and act on those being mad, because when you're mad and you resort into not thinking or really just thinking ahead about the beginning of why you're in the relationship that you're in, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna mess up. If you don't want to mess up,
be still.
Okay.
Be still.
Because somebody like me, I love my baby.
You love me, baby.
I love. You know what I'm saying? But
love me.
You know, do we get on each other's nerves? Probably, yeah.
Baby, love me.
But you know, we have disagreements just like everybody else, but they're few and far between, because we put it all out there and we really communicate on what it is we knowing at the end of the day. So we're gonna check each other on it. You know what I'm saying? We know exactly what we want because we talked about it in 2010. Yeah. So it's like, alright, you messing up? Alright, you messing up. Alright, get that shit together. You ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
And I really hope that, you know, I don't know if you got anything out of this video, because I know we ramble.
Ramble damble.
We go off topic and stuff like that. But, you know, hopefully you were able to see something from this video or get something from this video or really understand exactly what it was that we were saying. I hope that you definitely got your answers, well, your questions answered to the best of our ability. You know, of course we're not in your relationship per se, but just speaking from my own background of experience,
just what works for us.
You know, what works for us and stuff.
Just work for
just
us.
really knowing, you know, having that conversation and figuring out, hey, what we want from each other.
Yeah.
What we here for?
Yeah.
Like, what's next? What we doing? And get on one accord.
I hope that's your friend. Cause if y'all ain't friends, then what y'all doing?
He's crazy. What's wrong with him?
That my homie, Migo. Hey, Migo. What's that? Hey, do that move.
I'm so hungry. Okay, I can't focus. I get delusional.
Do that move.
No,
do that move one time. Hey, how was that Mickey?
No, it's playing. But I hope that you got a girl. And just know, you know, next time if you have any other questions, I ain't gonna take all day. I know I took all day to answer this, but we took all day, but I do apologize for that. But we're here, so better late than never. And if anybody else has any questions or whatever y'all want to know, let us know in the comments below. Let us know. Y'all want to see some, whatever type of videos you got, whatever y'all want to ask. You know, y'all want a Q&A?
Hey, throw his Jimmy down in the comments.
Oh my God, he just...
Man, come on, man.
He love his name so much. Oh my gosh. Marsha.
Show your bustin' love. Hey, showing love. Hey,
y'all, please show Jimmy some love, okay? Show Jimmy some love.
Come shoot a video with your
Oh my God.